Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you all had a good weekend. After last week, it was nice to have a drama free weekend. Yes. So, my husband and I were watching an old show from our younger days, and a saying came on that I hadn't heard before. And it got me to thinking. So, it was on the show where a woman was looking at some clothing. She was a larger woman. And the clothing, of course, that this store carried didn't cater to women like her. And the sales clerk said that she would have to go to another town where there were stores that catered to the Stylistly Stout. Yes, Stylistly Stout. So, got me to thinking. And those of you out there that are my age or around that age, if you can figure out what show I was watching this weekend, put it in the comments, let me know. Be interested to see what you come up with. But anyways, so I got to me thinking. And I happened to do a little bit of shopping yesterday online. So, I started thinking about that. And that, how did women like me, or like this woman, back in the time frame that this show was on, how did we do it? I guess we made our own clothes. That always made it easy. You can make your own clothes. When women did that, they made, back in that time, you did make a lot of your own clothes. We didn't buy them in the stores like we do now, for the most part. But I started thinking about, what if I lived then, as I am now? What if I lived then? What would I be wearing? Probably the same kind of moo dress that she was wearing. Ugh. Yuck. And don't get me wrong, they're comfortable. They're comfortable, but they're not stylish. My go-to outfit has always been jeans, t-shirt, tennis shoes. I mean, I wasn't a very primpy, fussy little girl when I was younger. I wore dresses, but not very often, because I was outside playing. I was an outdoor girl. I was a tom girl. I played football. I played baseball. I had more boys who were friends than I did have girls that wanted to play dolls and that kind of thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I still play dolls, but I played football too. So jeans, t-shirts, shorts, tennis shoes, that was the go-to. Fairly easy to deal with that. It wasn't until much later in my life when I started working that I ran into the problem of having to find appropriate work apparel. Difficult. So, not very easy for us stylishly stout women out there. It wasn't until last year when I discovered Torrid, and I don't know how long they've been around, and they've probably been around a lot longer than I've been shopping there, but I started shopping there last year and absolutely fell in love with their clothes. I had shopped at Lane Bryant before, Didn't buy a whole lot of clothing there because I just didn't like it. It was, don't get me wrong, and I'm a grandma, but it was like clothing that my grandmother would buy. I was having issues with feeling old anyways, let alone have to wear clothes that make you feel even older. So I was absolutely thrilled, and I spent a lot of money at Torrid over the last couple of years buying clothes. And wearing those clothes, for the first time in my life, I started feeling confident about who I am and my body. Isn't that amazing how that can do that? Yeah. Makeup's on point, hair's on point, clothes are on point. So you're on point. You know what the sad thing is that I was 52 years old when I started feeling that. There's a handful of stores out there, but none of them are quite like Torrid. And I'm not getting paid by them to say that. Although if they want to send me free clothes, awesome. I'd love it. But we need more. We need more stores like that. More designers making clothes for real women. Real women, like me, like my daughters, like my niece, like my friends. So that they can feel confident. Because you should. You should feel confident in who you are. So you fashion designers out there, get your crap together and start putting more clothes out there for us. Because we'll buy them. We'll spend the money. I, for one, will. And I know a lot of women out there that will. So step outside your comfort zone. Because we do every day. So, little rant for today. So if you can figure out what the show is, put it in the comments. Let me know. It'd be interesting to see what you guys come up with. Yeah. So, I'm going to turn off for today. Hope you guys have a great Monday. Be confident. Believe in yourself. Believe in who you are. Because I do. Have a great day. God bless.